Sponsored by author Jim Price.
Back to school time, and as kids head back to school, it's important that parents help prepare them emotionally for the social and peer adjustments a new school year can bring. Joining us to share some key back-to-school social skills for your child, we have Jim Price, a school counselor and author of the children's book series Herald from the Hood. He joins us now here in studio. Welcome, Jim. How are you today?
Thank you for having me. It's such a blessing to be here, and it's just such a blessing, a tremendous blessing.
Well, we appreciate you coming. We'll get to the books here in a moment, but let's start with social skills and how important that is. You know, we think of that, I think, more for high schoolers sometimes, but how important is it even for the younger students as well?
I mean, it's so important because, you know, a lot of the dynamics of what we talk about when we talk about, you know, children development and things of that nature, there needs to be a pressing need for them to learn the skills necessary in order to progress and grow and hopefully become nurtured and positive adults.
Tell us about the book series that is relatively new. First one you said came out 2021 actually, last year, and then the new book just came out within a month or two. Tell us about this series and the concept behind it.
So the series is about you know, acceptance of the differences, diversity and inclusion and things of that nature. So like the first book, you know, is basically about learning to accept others' differences and teaching the youth that yeah, it's okay for others to have differences and things, but it's, you know, you could find common connections if you just reach out and to have some conversation and share dialogue. And the second book, Friends Like Different Things, is more about learning that other kids can, you know, you can like different things and stuff like that, and it's okay to be able to like different things and you know, experience different things.
What are some of the challenges that little ones will face transitioning from the summer and transitioning back into school?
I'm sure a lot of the kiddos now, I mean, they've been enjoying the summer months and all that stuff and having a lot of fun, and now I think they're transitioning to going back into the school and getting back acclimated to the school settings and things like that, and also, you know, getting back in the process of having to use those social skills that are necessary for them to navigate their days and things of that nature.
I know that the target audience is obviously the kids, but can the parents learn something from reading these books as well?
Yes, I think it's absolutely important that parents actually read to their kids too and have a shared experience of you know, when in terms of diversity, talking about diversity, inclusion, and you know, learning social skills. I think it's so important for parents to be a part of that dynamic of having their kids nurture those aspects of themselves.
What do you hope parents and kids take away from reading your book series?
I'm hoping that, you know, people across the country and across the world, for that matter, are able to understand that, you know, when you're accepting others' differences and talk about diversity and inclusion, those things are important to, you know, foster a healthy social climate. And I think that's so important in today's, you know, world where we're trying to, you know, foster that, you know, acceptance of differences, diversity, inclusion, and all the things that entails.
What other tips do you have for parents in terms of this transition, and even not just parents, but teachers as well, right? Because us as parents, we send our kids off to school. We want the teachers to be on the same page, right?
Yes, I think it's important that you know, parents have conversations with their kids about, you know, remembering, you know, to utilize skills, social skills, and also, you know, understand to have a trusted adult in the building that they can go to as a point person to, you know, discuss their issues and concerns. You know, sometimes it might not be me. I'm a school counselor. Sometimes it might not be me. It might be one of their teachers that the kids trust more. But fostering a relationship with someone within the building and also being able to talk about their feelings and emotions as well.
You mentioned you're a school counselor. What advice would you have for a parent or for a child who goes to school and, you know, we want everybody to be happy right off the bat and make friends right off the bat, but maybe they're struggling in that area? What kind of advice would you have for a young kid who's struggling to make friends early on in the school year?
I think sometimes you have to be aware of your surroundings and understand that, you know, it's okay to try to experience different experiences in terms of opening yourself up to gravitating to people and opening up yourself to have dialogue. Sometimes dialogue is the way to open up things and things of that nature.
How much further do you want to take this book series? Do you have some more plans with other?
Yes, actually, the third book is coming out about the end of October-ish. I think the third book is coming out. That'll be about you know, advocating for yourself in terms of teaching kids those kind of things. And I'm actually in the process of having the first two books in the series has become an adapted screenplay as well.
Oh, wow. So you're a busy man right now.
Yes.
How can people find you if they want to check you out online?
My website is jimpricebooks.education. And I'm also found on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, TikTok. So, I mean, a lot of those platforms I am too, and Twitter too as well.
You're everywhere. You're on social media. And again, you can join schools in person, right? If a school
Yes.
wants you to come and visit, they
Yes.
can make that happen as well. How do they make that happen?
Just contact me. I'm through my website, and I do virtual meet and greet Q&As as well with schools and stuff like that. So if there's anybody who wants those kind of things to happen, I mean, you can contact me through email, through my website, and I will get back to you, and we can set something up.
All right, Jim, it was a pleasure. Great concept behind the books. Best of luck with it. Jim
you.
Price, everybody. And with that, we'll be right back.